Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to My Life on a Budget. Today, y'all, is Saturday, February the 10th. Your girl is up here trying to do a couple of videos since my husband is working on his vehicle today with his cousin. So, yeah, it gives me a time to be a little productive, okay? In this particular video, we are going to be setting up my February budget and goals. So if you want to go ahead and see what the plans are for this month, because a couple of things are changing, you guys. But we'll converse about that in just a few minutes as soon as we get back. So if you want to check that out, okay, so boom, y'all stay tuned. And clearly that means you want to go ahead and set things up for the month of February with your girl. Okay, first things first, let's get the pleasantries out the way. Y'all already know how that goes. Hey, y'all, hey, welcome back to any and all of my returning budget buddies. I'm so glad y'all decided to come back and chill with your girl. If you are new around here, then hey, y'all, hey, welcome, welcome, and welcome. Okay, I'm so glad you stopped by and all that good old jazz. If you enjoy it around here, then please make sure you hit that subscribe button, okay? Not only hit the like button, but hit the subscribe button, okay? Hello. Now keep in mind, we cut up and act up and carry on and do all that ooh la la. So it's no telling what kind of video you will be getting. Okay, this is also a lifestyle channel. I am going to be focusing more on that in the year of 2024. So hopefully you guys will enjoy the upcoming videos. Everything will not be budget related. It'll just kind of be lifestyle / budget related, whatever I have going on, y'all. Okay, until your girl is back on duty. Y'all got to play with me. Yeah. Now, when I'm back on duty, your girl can't. I mean, we'll see. We'll have to schedule things and see what's working, see what's not working, or whatever the case may be. You know, I just like to have a good old time. So, whatever the videos we decide we're going to do, that's how we're going to do it. It's no pressure. Okay? So, let's talk about it. First things first. I think I already told y'all, I hope this video finds everybody doing well, right? Hope this video finds everybody doing well. We have a couple of things that we're going to be using because we need to go ahead and set up our new budget and our goals for the year of, not for the year, for the month of February, okay? I do have some notes on my budget, but I feel like we need to go ahead and do the goals first. I feel like that's probably the easiest way, y'all, to do the goals first, and then we can talk about the actual budget. Because like I told y'all, some things are going to be changing in the month of January. Some things have went up, including my mortgage. So my mortgage went up, as well as our vehicle insurances went up. I cannot stand it, okay? I also had paid off my Capital One credit card, but then I ended up using it again. So we're gonna budget to pay that off as well, since we did get us a couple $2-3. Okay, we did get us a $2 or $3. We did get paid. Okay, and it's me, as in we. Okay, me. So yeah, girl. So the little travel one too, which I absolutely love, is bringing a couple dollars. Who me? Oh. Okay. So let's talk about what we got going on, y'all. Let me think. Cause y'all know I play too much. Okay, you know it. Listen, it don't take but a moment to get me started. Don't get me started. Okay. So look, y'all know we got this Budget and Goals book coming out. So you know my Hello Kitty, and baby, yes, baby. So King helped me pick which thing we're going to use for this, and it's going to be the Back Courage bookmark. I love this bookmark. I love how it's standing out on the paper. If you guys have not seen my Erin Condren haul, that mini haul that I did on the sale items, go back and watch that, because I did go over all of the cute little bookmarks I ended up getting for $3, y'all. Y'all know I love me a good old nasty sale now. Yeah, let's be clear. Y'all know I love me a good old nasty sale, child. I think the things was like $9 or $12. Anyway, it was too much. And you girl wasn't finna pay that. I just was not fit to pay that. I mean, that's just what it is. Okay, so look. We have our paper that we're going to be using. Let's move our little courage thing to the bag. And you know what? Just for the sake of this video, we're going to just put it right there at the top. That way everybody can feel encouraged, baby. Can y'all see that? Let me make sure. There we go. Boo. Baby, we need to make sure you can see. Okay, right there at the top. That way, that's always there, okay? And I do feel like that's a good word, especially for me, you guys, because y'all already know that your girl is just in a transitional period. You know what I mean? I don't really know exactly what I have going on, if y'all want to be honest, you know? So while we set up that, we'll just, you know, how we do. But, you know, I'm just kind of rolling with the punches, if you will. At this point, y'all, it's just, you know, I don't know where life is kind of taking me around. But, you know, it is what it is. I have been enjoying the fact that, you know, I've been having a lot of stuff going on in my travel business. I have some repeat business, which is always good. You know, that way you just know certain people gonna be going on a trip, which is good. Hello. And I'm one of those people, and so are my friends. So those people are very much so like getting things set up and getting ready to, you know, go on a trip for the 2024. And I'm super excited for them. Okay, so the two books real quick, before I didn't even tell y'all what I was using. We're gonna use the Agenda 52 book. Numbers and days. That's what I used to get that out. This is just a whole book full of numbers and mostly days of the week. Okay, it only has 2 pages of the month, so just that's FYI. And then I also have this old school alphabet book from 2016. Yes, baby, I'm trying to get through with this book. I don't know if all the letters are going to be in here, but if we find one for the word goals, we're going to use this one. If we can't, then I have this fun alphabet book, and that one is from 2019. Okay, but I'm trying to kind of use up all of the letters that I have here, y'all, if you just really want to be honest. Okay, so first of all, I have to find an L, because a lot of things that I use have L's, and that's my main problem, y'all, is finding the L's. But anyway, so yeah, you know, like I said, I'm in love with this word just because I'm not really sure where or what is next for me. And so I'm just want to have the courage to, you know that whatever it is gonna be, you know, the best thing for me, you guys. You know, I don't want to get into a situation where, I think I was conversing with my daughter and was telling her about, you know, you don't want to get in a situation where you feel like you are desperate. You know, and that's especially for a job. When I'm telling her that, I'm speaking to her in the terms of like, you know, you want to do something else, right? So if you want to do something else, you know, do it while you have the ability to already be in place with another job, is what I was basically saying. Like if you you know, you want to go find another job, that's fine, and that's, you know, we have no qualms, no ills with that at all. Here's the thing, do it while you have a job right now. Don't wait till the last minute to be looking for a job, and then that way you feel like it's you desperate to find or to take the next job, because now you don't have a job at all. Okay, let's make sure we're clear on that. So that's the thing that I just kind of was telling her. You know, you don't really want to be in my position, in which case I don't necessarily know that I actually feel desperate. I honestly, I think that's just more in my mind, because I am so ready. I don't know that I want to use that. Hold on, because that's gold, y'all. I think I did see a pink one. But anyway, you know, I don't necessarily feel like I am desperate. I do feel like I am ready to return to work, thus making me feel like I have the capability to be desperate. Whereas I'm willing to take, you know, anything, not necessarily anything, but like a major pay cut or whatever. It just kind of depends on what the position is, because I just kind of feel like at this point, if I go to a job that at least I kind of like, and notice I say kind of like, which that's not even the thing that I want to be doing either. You know what I'm saying? But in my mind, it's kind of like, girl, if somebody call and offer you a position, because mind you, we have made one official year that we have been off of work. We, as in me. I don't know why I say we, but you know I'm talking about me. And that was like the 18th of January. So that has been an official year that I have been off of work. And I feel like that right there is probably what is putting me in a position where it's like, okay, if you gonna do something else, you know, you kind of need to lower that money down, because you don't want to be like over, like when they ask you for the money. And normally when people ask me like, how much money do you want to make, or what's the target range, I never give them a like a number. You know what I mean? I never give them a number. What I tell them is, let me see what pen we're gonna use, y'all. I think we're gonna use these. That's what I was looking for. Y'all know I get sidetracked. I think we're gonna use these ARTY pens because they're right here. And this is a pink paper, so let's use a pretty, almost greenish looking. I wonder if that's gonna show up well. I was thinking about using that one, y'all. I know I always navigate toward blue, but it's February, so I was thinking about love. So maybe I can use a red, you think, because it's pink? I really don't like red, but let's do that, because pink and red do normally go together. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can do that. We'll see how that works, y'all. But anywho, so yeah, that's just how I felt about that. I don't remember all the stuff that I was telling you guys, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. But anyway, I just don't want, again, like I was saying, I don't necessarily know that I feel like I'm desperate. That's what I was talking about. I don't necessarily know that I feel like I'm desperate. I think I see that part already. I don't feel like I'm desperate, but I do feel like in the wake of the 1 year that I have not been to work, it kind of makes me feel like when you are asking them about funds or how much money they're making, you don't want to be scared away, or you don't want them to be scared away by your money. You need to find out what this position is offering. What the position offers and what the position is paying. Those are the two main things that I am concerned about. Like, how long have people been at this company? Like, is this a long-term type of situation, or what are we talking about? You know what I mean? Because remember, I'm not trying to job hop. Like, I'm not young anymore. So if I was my daughter's age, that would put me more in the mind frame of like, let me go, because there's other stuff that you can do. And she's so young and so talented that she could like learn anything. You know what I mean? And I feel like I'm a little bit older, so my career path has always been that of real estate. And that right now, with it being the way it is kind of causing a hindrance. So if I'm going to move into something else, am I willing to take a pay cut? You know? And so that's where I am with it right now. At the same time, I'm not willing to take a pay cut and be overworked. Okay? Hello. I'm also old. Now, if I'm just going to be going in your job and just be, hey, typing papers, answering the phones, taking minutes, calling, catering, random little things like that doesn't really cause for a major mind capacity, if that kind of makes sense, or where I'm going to be stressed out, then I don't mind taking a pay cut. But if I'm going back into something or field where I have been doing for 25 years, okay, which is i.e. the real estate / mortgage, the question becomes, number one, what I'm doing, they're not hiring for yet. At this point, they're just now hiring for things like loan processor, stuff like processing team lead, stuff like that. I don't Now, nothing against the process. I've been a processor. That was many years ago. I was a processor. I've been a processing manager, processing all that, girl. No. My thing about the processing is I'm very actually good at getting the paperwork. I just don't want to have to be conversing with the clients as much as you have to. And when you're a loan processor, it's more client facing because it's not just a, hey, good morning. How can I direct your call, or who are you here to see type thing. It's more of a, let me ask you these questions. Why are you sending me this? Why are you asking me for this? Why do you need this? What is this? You see what I'm saying? And not only that, sometimes they get mad at you because these people are asking for this. Like, ma'am, sir, you're asking for hundreds of thousands of dollars. You do understand that, right? You do understand there's gonna be some things that these people are gonna want, right? I mean, it's like, come on now, you can't think these people are gonna be giving you $400,000, $300,000, and you ain't answering no questions. Like, make it make sense. Like, girl, be for real. But at the same time, especially like when you're dealing with older people, they don't, you kind of have to break down some things to them because you can't really just kind of fast talk them because a lot of stuff that they don't really know the terms and stuff of that nature. So it's some things that you just kind of have to explain. Now, I have no issue with that because I did it for a long time. Was it my favorite job? No. Was I good at that job? Extremely. Extremely good at the job because I kind of already know the stuff you're going to need. Mind you, I've been doing this for a long time. Like I said, 25 years. So that's not just to keep throwing 25 years out. That's a long time to be in a business. And I have been doing this real estate thing for a long time. So for me, I kind of feel like I don't want to just take anything in. I don't want to go back into customer forward things, especially when it comes to mortgage or real estate. Honestly, I would want to more get into something else that I don't know, like learn a different part. Like some of the positions that I went to for this administrative assistant position have been for like builders or property management companies or people who do like rent to own type of properties. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that is something that I would prefer to do because I'm able to learn more things. Or if I'm going in at an admin level, it allows me to kind of be on the ground floor to kind of see everything that's going on. That way I can kind of know or pick and choose if there's room for growth in that particular field, which area I want to be in. Does that make sense? I don't mind learning something new, but especially when it comes to real estate or commercial business or apartments or things, whatever new thing. Um, I just don't, I'm not interested in going backwards though. I'm not interested in like doing something I already did and that I really know that I really don't care for it. Even if I'm good at it, I don't really care for it. If I'm gonna go backwards, I'd rather go back and be like a closer or closing manager or post closing manager. Really, maybe closing manager or either maybe yeah, I could do post closing again. But for the most part, I don't want to be in the part where you're well. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't want to be in a part where you are having to send loans through a warehouse or either through whatever company you're trying to get it sold through and then have to clear the conditions. That's kind of what a post-closing situation is. And I'm actually fine with that, but I would rather niche it into the numbers as opposed to working on everything. I would rather niche it to like the closing package or either the CD/HUD. If that makes sense. People who are in real estate probably will get that. But the closing document that has all of the figures because I'm really good at math. And so I feel like that will keep my brain like fat, not fast, but like, I don't know how to explain. Like, keep my brain sharp. Like that way, I could, the numbers. I'm really good at that, adding, subtracting, multiplying, those type of things. So for me, it keeps my mind sharp when it comes to numbers, like things I can add up very quickly. Blah 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 blah. Does that make sense? So that's just kind of how I feel about that. All right, you guys. So I have pretty much wrote out the stuff that I wanted to do for my goals. Let's talk about the goals. I wanted to put, let me see if I have a holiday book here, y'all. Hold on real quick. See if they got some February cute hearts or something I can use. All right, y'all, so we just added a little 1-2 to our goals. Let's talk about what we have going on for February. Y'all know that I'm not in the middle of writing a lot of goals right now, you guys, because it's like, how can I write goals when I don't even know what I have going on with my life, y'all? That's the thing. So I'm trying not to write a bunch of stuff that I know that I possibly cannot complete, because then it starts working on my nerves. So we're going to work on the stuff we know that we can work on, okay? So number one, daily work on all money making businesses. That includes my travel and my cooking. And when I'm talking about that, I'm talking about like my cooking channel, because I do have a cooking channel that is monetized, and of course I'm trying to grow this particular channel as well, and then my travel business. Okay, so I want to make sure that I'm working on all of those business on a daily basis, doing something some sort of a way. Okay, number two, drink more water. That's going to be on every single one of my goals for each month until I am up to 96 ounces, you guys. I am not up to 96 ounces. The most I probably will do is going to be like 48 ounces or something like that. 40 something ounces, job. 32, it just really depends, okay? But I want to get all the way back up to 90 something, 96 ounces of water. That would be perfect. I know that I'm going to be going to the restroom like a fool, but I don't care. I want it, I want it, I want it. And until that is done, that's going to be there. Okay. Number three, walk with King at least 1 mile. Okay. King absolutely loves to walk. So anytime I'm ready, he's ready. I have just been kind of going because I've been kind of lazy, honestly. I have been going some days, but not every single day. And especially when it's not as hot, not as cold as it has been. It's like 71 degrees today. So I definitely could go today, but we will see. Okay. Now, number four, of course, consistent job search. That goes without saying. Your girl is looking for a job. Hello. That's going to be my goal until your girl is telling you that I am going back to work. Okay. Number five, start back going to Wednesday night Bible class. Y'all know some months ago I fell off with my Bible class, and my daughter and I have decided that for the month of February we are starting back, and we did go last week. So yes, Lord. Okay, so we already started. Okay, we already started. Don't play with us. Don't play with us. So yeah, we want to go back because it does help us during our week, and especially with my baby, going in and dealing with actual people, it does help her to kind of get a restart and a refresh and things of that nature. So I'm glad that we're going back. All right, number six, get on a recording schedule, especially for the transaction log video, so that you know what to do each week. I totally agree with that. If you guys have been watching my transaction log videos, I am always like a week behind on my transaction log videos, but I do not want to do that anymore. So starting for the month of February, your girl is trying to get caught up. Even if the videos do not play as if I am caught up, if you will, when you watch them on the date that I'm doing them, I plan on being caught up. Okay, so that's my goal. Okay, so today, between today and tomorrow, really today, I need to do a transaction log video number one. One of the weeks are always going to be longer than the other because your girl always likes to do 4 weeks instead of 5, but I might need to think about doing 5, or just taking into account that 5th week may put me over budget. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay? So that is my goals. I am in love with how that is looking. Oh, y'all. Let me move that back down. Oh, the inspiration thing was gone. Okay, so boom. So that's that. Now, let's talk about let's talk about our budget. That is what you guys probably are mainly here for. All right, so let's talk about it. As you can see, I already have a bunch of stuff in here that's changing for the month. Okay, I had put myself some notes and things of that nature. So we're going to talk about some things that we're going to be changing, but we can talk about it as the stuff changes. All right, I told you there's going to be a new mortgage amount. My car insurance has also went up, and I also decided to add. I have 2 more payments left on this Klarna thing, and I wanted to add it. And then the Capital One card that we thought, well, not that we thought, that I did pay off at first, we have used it again. So I want to make sure to include that particular payment here. Okay. So yeah. So let's talk about what we have going on. Oh, let me move you guys in. Make sure y'all can see. Okay. All right, so let's talk about now the new mortgage amount. We do have a new mortgage amount. Last time we ended up paying, well, first of all, we were paying over the mortgage amount. Okay, for the last few years, we've been paying over the mortgage amount. Since I am not at work, the amount that we were paying had went down. Okay, I never removed the extra payment, but when they changed my mortgage this last year, changed my mortgage amount this last year, I'm lying. When they changed my mortgage amount this year, I got a new notice that my mortgage went up again. So instead of it being 25, 70 or 61 or whatever, I don't remember how much it was. It ended up being like $25.71 or $25.72. Okay, now the new mortgage has went up again because my insurance went up, or something else has went up. But anyway, it sent me something else, and it told me that my new mortgage is going to be $25.73.57, which would actually make the amount that I pay extra go down again. So all I'm going to do now, especially since I'm not at work, y'all, is I'm just going to pay how much is owed. So $25.73.57 is how much is owed. So we're going to put $25.74. That's how much we're going to pay. Okay, now my light bill, the light bill that I need to pay, I know for a fact that bill is like $191 or $192. So I'm going to put the light bill at $193 for this month. All right, the gas bill, remember, we'll have 2 gas bills because I did not pay the gas bill in the month of January. Okay, so the month of February, we will have gas bill that's paid, and it will be 2 amounts. Okay, so for that, let me round that up to $80. All right, now the water and the trash, last month we had put it at 75, but it's been kind of fluctuating up and down. It actually ended up coming at about $77.46. That's like $78. So we're going to budget for $80 for that. And then the cable and the Wi-Fi, we end up paying $259.64. We're going to budget for $260 for that again. That looks like that number is pretty good. And then for the ADT, now remember ADT I didn't pay as well. Those were the 2 bills, the gas and the ADT that did not get paid for the month of January. So for the month of February, we're going to have 2 of those bills. It's normally about $48 and some change, right? So $49.50. Let's do $100. It'll be like $98 or something. So we'll do $100 for that. And then our cell phone has went up to, well, it kind of went down. Last month it was $284. This month I think it's like $279 or something like that. So we're gonna put $280. And then Papa's cell phone bill ended up going up to $155 because when we were out of town in Barbados, they charged him for whatever that plan was, and they're always a month behind, okay? So for the month of January, we ended up paying $155, but his normal bill is only like about $121 or something like that. So I think I'm going to put $125 for his bill. All right. Then we have my life insurance number one. We always put $36. It's $35 and some change. My life insurance number two, we're going to put 108, but it's always 107 and change. Papa's life insurance, we know exactly how much it is, so we'll put 135.06 because that's how much it costs. Netflix, we're going to put $17. Audible, we'll put $16.18 because that's how much it costs. Now, our vehicle insurance. Okay, let's talk about our vehicle insurance. Vehicle insurance was $344.10. Okay, but now the vehicle insurance has went up again, so it's $355.37. Okay, that's how much our new bill is coming for the month of February. Okay, so for the month of February, the insurance did go up. All right, now AAA bill is $17. I'm not mad at AAA anymore because we had to use AAA, and baby, your girl needed it. Okay, so the gas bill. Let's talk about the gas bill. Our normal bill for gas, we put $350. Okay, last month we only spent $220.56. But let's talk about a couple things. This month I may be going out of town for the very end of the month. When I go out of town, I feel like it's really gonna be for March bill. So I'm not gonna put the higher bill in gas for this month. Okay, so let's try and see what $300 gives us, because, well, yeah, let's give ourselves $300. I was gonna say Papa's car, something ended up happening to Papa's car, but they're actually down there fixing it right now, so hopefully that won't even be an issue. Okay, now the groceries, we're gonna need to pay for groceries, so we're gonna give ourselves $500 for groceries. Let's give ourselves out to eat. Ooh, because your girl will go to Frenchie's. Okay, let's just give ourselves $150 for out to eat. I'm hoping that I'm gonna come under. Last month I did $153.78, but I think I can do the $150. The 100 was kind of pushing it. Let's do $150. Okay, King's dog food. We're gonna just round King's dog food, and we're always gonna keep him up to 105, no matter what. Okay, I think Papa's bill. Well, the Papa's bill in last month was $101.73, so about $102. But this month, that means he would have some points, so the amount will go down, but it doesn't matter. From now on, his amount going to be 105. That way, we know we don't have no issues, okay? Now, if you notice, personal, I have nothing. Normally, I have Papa's haircut, but he's been paying for his haircut out of his personal account, so that is a blessing. So we're not going to worry about that, and we're not going to add it to our budget, okay? Now, our miscellaneous section, we normally giving ourselves $150 for miscellaneous. You know your girl been miscellaneousing. Okay, but one of the reasons why that bill kept being high was because I was adding my Klarna into there. I had that little 4x4. I feel like I should be okay. Let's give ourselves $175, y'all. Let's give ourselves $175 instead of $150 that we normally give ourselves. And our Klarna bill is actually $20.46. I got 2 more payments of that. So let's give ourselves $21 the month for the Klarna. That way it's its own thing, okay? Now my travel agent fee is always going to be the $69.95, but we put $70. Our flights, we're actually almost done with our flights, and depending upon how the money comes in, because I told you guys I ended up getting paid for a trip that is coming up, and I should have some payments for 2 trips for 2 different groups. So yeah, that money should be coming in. I feel very, very, very confident that money will be coming in soon, if not the 15th, hopefully by the end of the month. If I don't get it by 15th, I'm going to request when am I going to get it, but I feel like I'm going to be getting it by the end of the month, but we shall see. If I do that, y'all, that will be perfect, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay off my flight. I think I owe about $600, and if I go on and pay that off, I'll get like the little interest back that I didn't use, and then I did a new payment for our tickets to Phuket, and I can kind of pay a little bit on that. But we'll just see how that's gonna go, y'all. We'll just see how that's gonna go. But That's the plan. Okay. Now for my Navy Federal, we're gonna at least be paying them $250. Okay, because that balance is up. That balance needs to go down. Now Capital One, I reused them. I don't remember exactly how much money I owe them, but I'm gonna say $215 because I want to pay them off. I do have enough money to pay them off with my little check that I got, so I'm super duper happy. But we're gonna talk about that at another time. Okay, now let's go ahead and add up everything and let's see how much expenses we're talking about spending for the month of February. Okay, yes, so $6,377.61 is how much we're going to be planning to spend for the month of February. Okay, so if you guys have made it to the end of this particular video, I greatly appreciate it. Let's put our stuff back in here, because this particular video is officially going to be yours, y'all. I definitely appreciate it if you guys have made it to the end of this video. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, okay, please make sure that you go ahead and hit that like button, all right? It definitely does help my channel. And if you are new around here and you enjoyed the video, not only hit that like button, but also make sure you hit that subscribe button, okay? I would love to have you come over here and join the budget bags. All right, and then until next time, you guys, my life on a budget.